Alright, back again, Luke here. And as you can see in front of you, today we have a package, and I figured we could do an unboxing. And it's been a long time since I made one of these videos, but I figured today we could give it a shot. As you can see here, this is the Lowe's heavy duty small improvement box here. This thing's fantastic. But this came from the States here. Came from a really great YouTuber. He goes by the name of Derik64, and a really nice guy to talk to. I talked to him on Facebook quite a bit, and he mentioned that he had a lot of stuff sitting around his house. I put up a bit of a post, I suppose, a while back saying if anybody had any junk, then feel free to send it over and I'll see what I can do with it. Like games that are basically on their way out, or things that people have given up on with electronics and stuff, and I figured I'd give it a go before it went in the dumpster. So he's like, yeah, I got a whole bunch of stuff here, maybe you can give it a shot. So I said okay, great. You know, and he sent this thing over. It took like 3 days to get here. This thing is massive. So I haven't opened this thing up yet. Still got the sheet on it. I just took the packaging part off of it with all the packaging information. I figured we could open this thing up here. So without further ado, let's give this a shot here. Now, a few things about Derek. Derek is a very creative guy. He made a lot of interesting videos on his channel. He does a lot of parodies, and interestingly enough, is if you watch one of his videos and you close your eyes, you probably think that you're watching the angry video game nerd. He sounds just like him, and he does some pretty good editing work with stuff, some pretty amazing editing work actually, on certain things like his videos. He's only got a few videos up right now, but he's I think he's one of those guys that could get up there even further with a little bit of help. But if anybody wants to go over there and take a look at some of the awesomeness he's made up, I'll leave a link in the description below. You guys can take a look at that. Let's see what is in here. This is probably better than the one-handed unwrapping of bubble wrap without any kind of tool. At least I have a knife here, so that's alright. Alright. Ooh, I see lots of goodness stuff and whatnot. Alright, well, this one looks pretty easy to figure out, I think, here. And this looks like a heck of a wrapping job as well, so this might be might be entertaining to see how far we can get this thing open with one hand and a dull, almost dull X-Acto knife. I know some people are probably like, put down the camera and open it properly. Actually, that's probably what I might do here. Let's see if we can do this. Can we focus this in here? Maybe zoom it in a little bit. See if I can make some space here. And because I can't really tell here if this is gonna be okay or not. I have no idea. But we can try. Maybe I can. This would have been 10 times better if I'd planned this out ahead of time, wouldn't it? Let's see. Do I have any tape? Tape. Electrical tape? I got some electrical tape. We can use this. Let's see if we can tape this up and check some of that. Oh man, this is horrible. My stand is broke, my tape isn't working. Alright, let's try this one more time. Let's see if we can tape this stand here, because it keeps falling apart. But yeah, once again, going back to Derek here, while I'm playing around with this, he really does do a lot of awesome stuff as far as his editing goes. He spends a lot of time on his videos, on the videos that he has up, and I think he really does deserve a lot more support. really down-to-earth guy too. Just always trying to help out. I think even in one of the videos he got his kids and his what is it, like his friends or neighbors and stuff like that, all to join in on a video that he had made for a review of one of the games one of the zombie games that he had picked up. So that might work out a little bit better. Oh my gosh. Alright, so I'm kind of at a loss here. I can't keep this thing stable. Just does not want to stay. This has got to be by far the worst video ever. Got this thing kind of taped halfway to my joystick. That doesn't sound right either. Luke's taping his camera to his joystick, making sure that the camera doesn't fall. That would take away from all the joy. Alright, let's see. If we have to remove this later, then we can cut that away. How's that? Does that stay there? Yeah, it seems to be alright. Yay, okay, finally. Alright, so let's get into this. I hate like cutting and splicing videos together too, so I figured we'll just have this as raw as ever. So it looks like a Blair Witch Project of an unwrapping. Okay, well, you can see what the first one is here. Looks like a good old N64. And you can hear it rattle. Shake, rattle, and roll. Alright. Well, this one sounds promising. We've got parts, and looks like the heatsink and everything's been kind of taken apart here, but alright. I think he used this one in his little modification that he did for his case mod, just to show off how the mod worked and whatnot. But cool stuff. We'll give this a shot here and see what we can do. See if we can revive it. I don't know what it's doing or what it's not doing, but it's got a couple more parts here inside the door. Excellent. Now, some people would probably be like, oh my gosh, why are you so excited to get broken stuff? And it's like, because that's where all the fun comes from. I mean, the new stuff, yeah, you can go to the store, you can pick it up, anybody can get new stuff and whatnot, but these classic things, these are what what history was kind of made from, as far as gaming history goes. So yeah, we'll play around with that. Cool stuff. Let's see what's next in the old. Oh, there's there's one of the legs. All right, let's see what else is left in here. There's the other leg and a screw. Okay, good. Next up here we have, I don't know what this is, but take a look at it. Anyway, oh, it looks like another motherboard for an N64. Ta-da! Well, you can see this guy here. And this one looks like it's got a few things going wrong with it. That is some nasty stuff going on there. It looks like one of the chips is burned away. That might be the RGB decoder or the encoder. But yeah, that is gone. Wow. Nice. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Interesting. Okay. Well, got some parts, so might be able to take 2 of these and make one from the 2 of them. That might be alright. I'll take that and see what we can do with that. It'll be interesting. I don't know if I should plug that thing in and see if it does anything. Might just smoke. Alright, what do we got up here next? Let's take a look here. This looks like maybe Super Famicom or Super NES. And in fact it is. And I spoil all the fun. The tense excitement. Alright, there's the controller port here. And looks like the controller port end here has seen better days. It looks a bit chewed up. Well, it's probably not going to be the greatest. Just looks like it's maybe only missing the back plastic tab for it. But that's the controller port here for the Super Nintendo, the US version. And that is the US version here. You can see in the back. These power ports, whatever, those always had a tendency to snap off there. I don't know why, but they sure were a bit of a pain. And what else do we got? Well, just your basics here. Looks like it might be a little bit salvageable here. I'll have to take a look at that, mess around with that a little bit later. Put that aside. Cool stuff. Broken goodies. Next up, we've got a long pole here. Yeah, never mind. Let's try to get this thing open. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this. I'm sure this is by far one of the worst videos out there. Alright, this looks like a Neo Geo MVS 1-slot motherboard. Well, at least the top part to it. And that's what it is. So, well, I'll see if we got the other half in there, and might be able to mess around with that and see what we can do with this one. But there's that for right now. Good stuff. Put that aside. This is fun. It's like Christmas here. What's coming out next year? The old package. Kind of miss these package videos. Anyways, it's been just a long time since I've done any of them. Got some newspaper stuck here. Alright, we'll try and move that along. Dude, this is like the best taping job ever. Like, you want to get inside that package? You have to go through 7 layers of tape. Alright, and there's the other half of the MVS board, and it looks like the Neo Do chip is gone. So, that's a bit of a bummer there. But I might have another one laying around from a scrap board that I could try to put on there and see if it works. We'll have to check here and see about that. Got a lot of traces here that are all ripped up, but you might be able to find the ends of them. A lot of those look like they've been eaten away underneath there as well. Oh, the crystal's gone as well. 24 megahertz crystal. And yeah. Looks like there's still some kind of eaten away stuff or eaten away traces. At least it looks like it oxidized stuff going on here around this area. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Probably not so well in the camera, but well, we'll give that a shot. We'll see if we can clean it up and do something with it. I don't know. That might be pretty rough, actually. Yeesh. Take a look down here. You can see a lot of the oxidization going on the RAM chip here, on the legs, and then on the traces over here. What about the bottom? Okay, the bottom looks pretty rough as well. Okay, well, yeah, like a challenge, so it's good. We'll try it out, see what we can do. And let's see, we're still going. Next one, Max R. Max is a prick for putting this on there. Oh my gosh. Oh, look at that. There is just so much writing on that. This poor cart. Whew. Alright, well, it's cracked. It's in rough shape. We'll see if we can kind of bring it back to life. I don't know. Really raising the bar here, though, with a lot of this stuff. This will be fun, but I'm looking forward to it. See what we can do. And it still keeps coming. I'm trying to wonder which one I should go for first. Like, which one's going to be the easiest one to try and figure out. Maybe the Super NES. Some regular the N64, and then what in the world is this? Okay, these are parts from the new 3DS, I think, or the 3DS, the 3DS one that was made for kids, basically. It was like one solid piece that didn't open up. It was a solid screen here, and everything was like solid parts. That is interesting. One solid circuit board. Wow. That will be interesting to see, or to play around with, I suppose. Whew. I don't know about that one. We'll have to wait and see what we can do with that. But it'll be interesting. That's got a lot of parts to it, so we're going to put this one aside just for a few minutes. Cool. I like it. I like it. What is this? This is something else here, which is oh, nice, another version of the same here, but this one seems to be in a little bit more solid shape. Wow, that is such a funky design, isn't that? Look at that. So kids don't snap the hinges off. Yeah, oh, it's the 2DS. My mistake there, not the 3DS. It's the 3DS, but without the 3D effect, so it's the 2DS without the hinge. So, okay, well, this will be interesting to try out, you know? I mean, it seems a bit interesting for, you know, I don't know about having the buttons way up here, though, on top. Like, why did they change that around and not have everything still down here? That would have been kind of cool. I don't know. But, I guess because they put the shoulder buttons up here on the top. Wow. All right. So, more projects here, more good fun. Put that over here with the other guy. And I think we're getting down to the bottom. Ta-da! That is the that's the casing here for the old Neo Geo MVS board. And that's it. Cool stuff. Well, we got tons and tons of broken stuff here. Maybe I'll go for the more challenging one first to see if I can get it to do anything. It's not gonna do much without that that Neo Geo, or that Neo. Was it the Go chip in it? So we'll try and see what we can find with all this stuff here, see if we can get something going. I'm not sure if we can or not, but it'll be worth a shot. Well, once again, a huge thanks to Derik64 for all of this stuff, and I'll see what I can do, maybe get a few of these working, and hopefully be able to salvage them or keep them from the dumpster. But yeah, that's about all for me for right now. Like always, I'll put up another video here soon, so thanks for watching. Thanks, guys, for watching 19 minutes of Luke spastically opening, whatever, bubble wrap. See you guys here soon.